Hey guys, welcome to Amy's Autopsy Report. My name's Amy. This video is going to be a movie review. I know I haven't done many of those for quite a while because it's so hard for me to get movies watched during the week because I'm up at 5 in the morning every day for work pretty much. So by the time it's the end of the day, I'm done. I'm ready to go to bed. So today, I watched this movie. This movie was recommended to me by a few guys I know. It's directed by Scott Shermer. It's about 103 minutes long, and I think it was. Uh, this is only a couple years old, like 3 years old. I think it was in 2014. This movie was made. It's an independent horror film. Um, so let me just get right into the plot. A basic plot, anyway. The story revolves around a fifth grade boy and his older brother, who you find out from the very beginning the older brother is a murderer. He's actually killing people and decapitating them and putting their heads in a bowling ball bag in his room. And I would say that the older brother's probably like, I don't know, 19 or 20 or something like that. And they all live at home with their parents. The older brother does not know that the younger brother, the fifth grader, knows that he's doing this. And none of this is a spoiler because you literally find this out like right when the movie starts. Um, so the fifth grade boy is having a lot of problems in school. He gets picked on. He doesn't stick up for himself. He gets beaten up. He's obsessed with horror movies, like his older brother is, who's killing people. Um, and he and his friend, they love to watch horror movies together. And the mom doesn't want them watching horror movies because she just thinks they're terrible and he shouldn't watch them. So it's I hate to kind of give any more away about it. I know that sounds like I didn't give much information, but I'll explain a little further. Um, but yeah, this movie. Okay, the things I liked about this movie. This is very well written. It's very well written. The acting is for the most part good. There's a few unbalanced, kind of acting in it. The parents aren't that great of actors, to be honest. The kids were actually really good. It's well written. The dialogue is really good. They get the story is it's very much a slow burn, but not in a bad way. It was not boring at all. Um, and there was a lot of good gore in this movie. Um, Things I didn't like about the movie. Like I said, there was like the parents were not that great of actors, but it wasn't enough to like detract from the whole film. I also wish that they would have kind of sprinkled in some of the brothers' killings um, throughout. You see like the aftermath of some of those, but you don't see the actual killings, which would have been kind of cool. But trust me, this movie gets brutal, and when it does, like there's one scene in particular that was pretty disgusting. But yeah, it is a bit of a slow burn, but not in a bad way. I was not bored with this movie at all. Another thing that I found was a little bit weird. It's not really a dislike, but it's just something I noticed. I'm not sure what time period this is supposed to be taking place in. I believe that because the kids are renting VHS tapes, but when the kid and he's obviously got a VCR, but he doesn't have a DVD player. But when he goes into the movie rental place to get the VHS tapes to rent, you see Blu-rays in the background. So I'm not sure if that was a mistake on the filmmaker's part or what, but this is a solid film, you guys. I am going to give this movie a pretty high rating, a 4.5 out of 5. This is a this is a good one. I think the majority of the people who watch my channel are probably going to like this one. I definitely think Eric over at Horror Man Cave would like this. I think Todd, you'll like this. Joe, I think you'll like this one too. Um, I think a lot of you will like this. It's definitely, like I said, has some brutal moments in it, but Wow, this is a really unique find, and I'm glad that the guys recommended this to me because I haven't seen an independent horror film this good in a while. But yeah, it actually won a few festival awards too. And this has a sequel, and the sequel's called Headless. And from what I understand, um, it's the actual movie that the kid rents or the kid watches in this one. Um, and I heard that it's pretty brutal also. But this was good. I like I said though, it is a slow burn, but the buildup is worth it. The end was great. I say give this one a shot. Alex over Heretic underscore 1980 on Instagram. I think you'll really like this one. It's pretty brutal when it gets to that point, but yeah, it's definitely worth the payoff for the slow burn in this one, at least in my opinion. Check this movie out, guys. Let me know what you thought about it if you've seen it. If you like this video, give me a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram at Amy's Autopsy Report, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Whoa, that was kind of loud.